Hi everyone, and welcome to your Pocket Coach newsletter. And today we are talking about fear and overcoming fear. And the reason for it is, and I do really want to share this with you, is because I've recently had this experience where I became aware that I was really afraid of failing and really afraid of taking the next steps because I wasn't sure how and what's going to happen if I'm not going to be able to be successful in it. And it was really a realization in such a way that I always thought that I've conquered my fears, that I understood what my fears are, and that I knew how to deal with them. But obviously, that wasn't really fully the case because there I was, sitting and understanding like, whoa, there is this massive thing that is really blocking me. So today I want to share a little bit more with you about the 3 stages of fear as Susan Jefferson described them in her book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Now, it's a term that she has coined after developing that specific theory describing and understanding also fear from different perspectives, not only as a fear, flight, or freeze mechanism. So the first form of fear is the realistic form, the fear of something really tangible happening. So for example, you walking down the stairs, falling and breaking your leg, or you crossing the street and being, run over by a car, or the fear, that your child might run and just, hit its head and need some stitches. That kind of fear, right? We've seen it, we've witnessed it, we have experienced it through other people. The other kind of fear is the fear of being potentially rejected when you're standing on a stage and speaking, or being also afraid of success, like what's going to happen to me if I'm being successful, that form of fear. So it's more so a fear that is connected to the experience of a specific situation and how that will feel within you. So it could be also described as the fear of difficult emotions. And then the last fear is the most complex one because it's the fear of being afraid that you're not going to be able to handle whatever comes your way. As simple as that. It sounds so simple, but in reality it isn't, as we know, and most of us have actually experienced that form of fear, right? So the same thing with me, like what happens if I'm not being successful? I wasn't afraid of not being successful, but I was afraid, and I realized that I am afraid of what's going to happen to me, and am I going to be able to handle it if I'm not going to be able to be successful in that situation. And so that realization is really one that allows you to dive deeper and understand the whole aspect of what is entangled in it, like what thoughts, what stories are you telling yourself, and also then enabling you and allowing you to become aware of a potential story that you're telling yourself. And obviously, I haven't fully yet discovered what that story is. Otherwise, I would share it with you. But, once I have it, I will. But anyway, I highly recommend Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Read the book. It's a great book. And dive into the exercises that I'm sharing within my newsletter today.